attack this objective.
I have eyes on an enemy machine gunner. South of your location.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Tracy. Today I'm going to be going over the JS2 in Battlefield 4. It is an engineer-only PDW and requires 48,000 PDW score to unlock. It is the final unlock for the PDW score-wise, and it performs very similar to the P90, which is only unlocked via the campaign. The JS2 has a 50-round magazine plus one in the chamber, which ties it with the P90 and the CBJ-MS. Pulling up the simthic.com stats, you'll see that the JS2 has a rounds per minute of 900 and a bullet velocity of 320 meters per second. Throwing a suppressor on this will drop it down to 180 meters per second. The maximum damage of the JS2 is 20, meaning it will take 5 bullets to kill your enemy within 8 meters. The minimum damage being 11.2 at 55 meters means it will take 10 bullets to kill an enemy at 100% health. With an accuracy of 0.4 while standing still and 0.8 while moving, that's pretty much impossible. It really does feel like you're shooting a Nerf gun. It gets very, very annoying after you get just a little distance on your enemy. As you see in my clips, I will get a lot of hit markers. Even if I'm not 55 meters, I could be 20 meters and I'll still get 5 or 6 hit markers. But that being said, it is pretty viable in a close quarter situation where there's multiple targets and you're within 8 meters, maybe you have the drop on them or something. If you somehow manage to be some superhuman Battlefield 4 player, if you hit all 5 shots, you have the potential to take out 10 enemies with a magazine. I don't think anybody can do this, I don't think anybody has done this, but it's possible. The JS2's recoil pattern is a 0.4 pull right, a 0.2 pull left, and a 0.38 pull up with a first shot multiplier of 2.5 times. That is pretty high, but is fairly average amongst the PDWs, with the P90 actually having a 3 times first shot multiplier, which is very high. You cannot use any foregrip attachments with the JS2 due to the fact that it already has a built-in grip. Throwing a muzzle brake on the JS2 will help combat the recoil a little bit, but will absolutely destroy the accuracy and make it even worse than it already is. But again, you should really only consider using the JS2 in close quarters, which is pretty hard to do considering there's basically no maps that are tailored towards close quarter combat, as we saw in Battlefield 3 with the close quarters DLC. I would throw a suppressor on this weapon instead of the muzzle brake. Yeah, it will absolutely make your bullet velocity ridiculous and pretty unrealistic, but you know, staying off the mini-map and considering you have 900 rounds per minute and it's really only viable in close quarters, this weapon, you know, it's worth it. Taking a look at the other stats, you'll see that the short reload is 2.3 seconds and the long reload is 3.15 seconds. I find that a little too high for the weapon, but many PDWs are longer, many are shorter. It's just, with a large round magazine, you won't find yourself reloading excessively, but you will reload fairly frequently because you will miss a lot of shots. You'll get a lot of hit markers, but with a 50 round magazine, you should notice before you run out of ammo that you need to reload. So you probably won't be going through that 3.15 second reload animation too often, but still, it is a while, especially for a PDW considering they're meant to be fast, close quarter weapons. My experiences with the JS2 has been pretty subpar overall. The bullet velocity at 320 meters per second is pretty painful, but on the flip side, a magazine of 50 rounds is pretty useful in close quarters. But that being said, it's only for the engineer class, which isn't the best class to use in closed quarters. I would really only use the JS2 in a map where you can use the engineer's kits to its abilities while playing domination or something, so you can actually blow open walls with your RPG or whatever, and you get flanking routes and you get whatever advantage while using the engineer kit. If I had to choose between the JS2 and the P90, I would choose the P90 due to the fact it has a higher bullet velocity, although the stats are a bit worse if you consider the side-to-side recoil and the reload time, but all in all, it seems better. I haven't been able to use the P90 because I haven't completed the campaign, I feel like the P90 is just better than the JS2, considering you can unlock it before you unlock any other PDW if you really want to. The JS2 is the last PDW unlock at 48,000 points, which takes a while, considering PDW kills aren't the easiest to get in Battlefield 4. But in the end, it's really just a matter of opinion. If you absolutely destroy with this weapon, keep on absolutely destroying with this weapon. But I did not personally have a good experience using the JS2. Alright guys, that's all I have on the JS2. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you liked it, or a dislike if you dislike it. But if you dislike it, please tell me why it's bad. That being said, it is my first YouTube upload, or gaming YouTube upload, an actual editing of a video. So please tell me what I did right, tell me what I did wrong, so I can improve in the long run. But I really appreciate you watching this video. Peace out and stay safe.